Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of placement series. I hope you are enjoying the series. So basically in this episode 2 we are going to talk about Cognizant GNC Next from exam to the onboarding process. So basically there is a twist at the last, so please watch at the last of the video. So let's get started. So the Cognizant was the first company to visit our college. It came when we were in our 6th semester. So it came through a program known as Digital Nurture 2.0. So basically this program consists of two roles. One was JNC and other was JNC Next. And the JNC package was around 4 LPA and the JNC Next package was 6.7 LPA. So we were informed by our training and placement cell that we have to register for the program through Superset platform. And we were also advised from the training and placement cell that most of the students were asked to fill for JNC Next, because if any chance they are failed to qualify this program, they will be not allowed to sit in the college campus placement when Cognizant visit again. So basically due to fear, most of the students filled for the JNC, and around 18 students who filled for JNC Next, and I was among of them. So we registered through the Superset program. So there we found two roles was there. One was for .NET developer and the other was for Java developer. So I basically selected for Java developer, and I think all the 18 students have selected for Java developer. So we were allotted a test date and test timing for that. So basically in the first round, let's talk about the exam pattern and question. So basically in the first round that was conducted on a superset, there were 3 coding questions from the Java, and other language was also allowed like Python, C++ and the major language. And the second section was of DBMS section, in which there were 2 SQL queries and its level was from easy to medium, in which 3 to 4 tables were there, and we have to use those 3 to 4 tables combined and we have to solve the queries, and the question was of good level. And also we were having the MCQ question based on Java, JavaScript and HTML, and some questions were also where we have to complete the HTML code for that. So this was basically the first round, that was the selection round. After this round, only 4 students were selected for the next round. That was basically we were given a course on the Superstack platform. There we have to go through all the courses that were mentioned by the Cognizant, and we were given a time of around 6 months. In that we have to complete the course. We have to go through the course and do the coding what was mentioned there. And once we have completed the course, we were selected for the interview round, or we can say that all were given the opportunity for the technical interview round. So here let's talk about the first round, that was technical round. So basically one problem that I faced was that when my interview was scheduled the same day and the same time I was going through my semester exam. So I went to the training and placement cell and tell them about the problem. So they talked with the Cognizant, and later on my interview was scheduled for the next day. So don't worry about this. The training and placement cells are really helpful and they will help you in such kind of situation. So now let's talk about the first round, that is technical round. So basically I joined the meeting and the interviewer introduced himself, and then he asked me to introduce myself. So I started with the introduction of myself from the resume. I covered everything, my hobbies like programming skills and my project. And the interviewer was very happy with my project because I was having an app development which was published on the Play Store. So interviewer in the middle of the interview, he stopped me and searched my application on the Play Store, and he was really happy with that. Now for the further, he asked me many situational questions like depended on my project only, that what will do in this situation of your project, and what will do if this will occur which related to your project, and some situational question he asked. And he also said me that I am not going to ask you any technical question like coding or theoretical, because he said that I know you already know this all questions, so I am not going to ask this question. So basically none of the CS background question were asked from me, and the interviewer were happy for that, and he really wished me all the best for the next round. So here my first round was completed, and after a few days I received another mail that I have scheduled for the next round, and that time I was really confused that what was that round. So later on I came to know that basically it was the HR round. So I joined the meeting, and like other companies do have the HR question, the same ways that this question was there. Like few of the question was like, if you get a lots of money, what you will do, tell me something about the best moment of your college life, and some other situational question like if you are working on a project and your other team member is not happy with that, or they don't know whether it will be good or not, so how will you tackle that. So basically it was a simple HR question and I was able to answer. And they also asked about my shift and location. So basically how to answer this question I will cover in different videos. So basically let's focus on that. So the HR round was completed and the interviewer happy from me, and I was also sure that I will got selected. So after a few days we got the result that we are selected in the Cognizant that I saw in the Superset platform. But the twist comes here. Though it was mentioned 6.75 package, but the letter of intent that we got that has only 4 LPA mentioned there. So this was something not appreciated from the Cognizant, because as we have worked hard 6 months, we have worked on that learning new technology, and at last they have decreased the package. And at the same time, those students who have selected for JNC, around 200 to 300 students were selected for that program, and they were given the course of ServiceNow. But luckily no one was selected from there. Only one student was selected because the course was very tough. So next time when the Cognizant came in our college for on-campus placement, those students were not, they were not able to fill through Superset. And later on, the training and placement cell requested a Cognizant, so all the students were allowed to participate in the Cognizant. And there they go through the JNC. The simple question was like aptitude, and simple basic question on DSA was there. And from there, many of the students, around 200 students, was selected over there. Now you think, though we were selected for the JNC next, and the other student were from JNC, though we have worked harder from that, but also our package was same. So that was something really not appreciated from the Cognizant. And so after that, I have not accepted the I have accepted the letter of intent later, but I have not joined the internship of Cognizant. So basically after the result in the month of January to February, a student was asked for the on-site internship, and luckily I was not there. So now what I'm going to share it with the experience what my friend faced. So basically they were called for the internship program based on their location. So here goes the flow of the internship program. So basically it was 10 to 12 weeks for the Java developer, 10 weeks to 9 weeks about the other domains. So basically they are not a fixed duration for that. Basically it depends on which domains you are provided. And they were given 12K stipend, among which they were paid only 10K and as an in-hand salary. And in the internship program, first they were given the basic training, and after that they have to give a qualifier exam. And if you are qualified, then only you will be processed further, otherwise you will be terminated from the Cognizant program. So all the students, those who have cleared the basic round, it was a qualifying round. Next they were allotted some project, and again here project, it can be an individual project or a group project. So basically after the project completion, in the mid of the project and after completion of the project, they have to go through the series of questions. And after that, all the students, those who have completed it successfully, they receive the onboarding from the Cognizant based on the different locations like Kolkata, Pune, Bangalore, based on the domain, based on the project availability. So basically this was the experience of them, and in each month till the training they got 10K in hand. So yeah, this was something, the experience that I want to share with your Cognizant. And yeah, all the best, and it's really the good company to work with a fresher. So thank you very much, and I hope you like the video. So be with us. Thank you very much.